The more time I spend on social media, forums, or the absolute living hell that is Steam community, I always come to the same conclusion. Gamers are dumb. But hold up there, Bass. What the hell are you gibbering on here about? I'm a gamer, and I'm very smart. My mom said so a couple of times. Well, obviously hashtag not all gamers. I've been one my whole life. I've been holding a controller since I was 3 years old, and I do love a lot of you. I've met a ton of people in game chats, Xbox Live, and other places, but facts don't really care about your feelings, liberal. I'm sorry. And while this joke might not have been so funny, you know what is funny? EA. Ask anyone, and I do mean anyone, who is the worst game developer of all time, and they will sing in unison to you these whole 2 letters. Type in EA in YouTube and the very first videos you see are how EA is evil and stupid. The company itself became a meme at one point for being incredibly greedy. Quick editing Bass note here, I took these memes from 2019 The Gamers article that's called 10 hilarious EA memes only gamers will understand. Jesus Christ. Some might even say that it is greedier than the ultra great fucking stupid boss. Gamers hate this company, they despise it. So let's check real quick top selling games of last year. I wonder how that happened. Okay, Ubisoft. I hate it, you hate it. The company is as much of a meme as EA at this point, releasing the same games over and over while pushing microtransactions in every single corner and barely polishing their creations on top of that. You know it, I know it, little Timmy knows it. Mr. Strawman, pull up 2021's top sellers real quick. But Bass, why does this keep happening? The reason is fairly obvious. Gamers do not have the time to check the developer of the game before buying it, as they are too busy discussing a feature that takes 2 seconds of your game time, and doesn't even work properly by the way, in one of the most mind-numbingly boring games ever released. Boring! Baldur's Gate 3 has a reverse problem. I did not play the game yet because I'm poor, but just blindly scrolling through Twitter or Reddit, I have yet to see the second of that game's gameplay, or even read a line about the game's story, because all I see is customizable penis. You can walk naked, you can have less sex, and so many pictures of that red demon girl. Oh my god, why is she so hot? And the thing you have to realize, that people who make these games are not there to bring a fun time to the consumer, they're there to make the marketing manager and the CEO to have an extra vacation together on the Bahamas. There is never a communication link with an audience being established. No questions about the fun aspect of the game being discussed at the board meetings. No. Instead, there is a guy scrolling through Excel spreadsheets and going, wait a second. Baldur's Gate 3 is so popular. Absolutely everyone likes it. Why? What does it do that we don't? So mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, Ubisoft is gonna have sex features and customizable vaginas in the upcoming Assassin's Creed. You know, that is obviously very funny, but you know what is also funny? Game journalists. Don't we all just hate them? Those disgusting, vile and stupid non-binary purple-haired schmucks who write shit like this. What? Oh my god, I gotta post it on Reddit this exact instance. Yeah, to be honest, I don't like game journalism as much as the next guy. Some articles from Kotaku especially make my blood boil just from reading the headline alone, but in the end of the day, that is the whole point of the article. Back during Mesopotamian times, game journalists realized that no one really cares about them, unless they either do a review or write something so blatantly stupid that you have to know just how a human being can even form this thought. Are we crazy here or what? And to quote Mayakovsky, if the stars are lit, then someone must need them, of course, and that is called poetry. See how smart I am? Be glad you're watching my smart video and none of those dumb videos. Why are single hot milfs in my area every time I open Pornhub to find blender porn of that one red chick from Baldur's... whatever it is? Because people click on these. Why is Mr. Beast offering me a gazillion of dollars on YouTube every time I open it? Because people click on these. And why do these bullshit articles just never stop coming? Can be too hard to figure it out, can it? So the second you see another one of those and just fucking clap your Dorito stained hands out of pure excitement, already opening up Reddit on your second monitor, you're proving to the author that he did a good job, because you clicked on the fucking article, you dumb schmuck. And game reviews are its whole own genre, being filled with brave and unique takes such as gamers should review the game, not journalists. Well, yeah, this is true to some extent. Open up any gaming community and it'll be filled with these takes. Never pay attention to the critic score, always watch the user reviews. Okay, you know what? Let me do just that real quick. Don't get me wrong, I really don't like The Last of Us 2, but in what fucking universe that game is a 1? Well, actually, you know, I might be wrong, because politics? In my video games? Come on, book it to it, let's get the fuck out of here to my favorite game, Metal Gear Solid 2. And then I open up Steam reviews and it's either just essay writing tryhards or people trying to be funny by asking for the sex update for a billionth time. Come on guys, do it one more time, I might even laugh. So to the critics we go, I guess, and fuck. Donkey made a video about it while I was writing the script. God damn it! Game critics suck! Am I right, guys? They are just as much of a meme as EA, and we all know how that goes, don't we? IGN have been memed out of proportion for the longest time, and it kinda is still going.
It is a little something for everyone.
And yet, where all the people go for reviews? No, take a wild guess, I dare you! Usually the same people who will tell you that, oh my gosh, these damn critics and their Californian liberal bullshit, I never listen to those pageshills, will be the first one to send you a screenshot of an IGN review giving the game he likes a 10 and going, well, I fucking told you, Jared, I told you it's good. The fact that game critics are paid to make reviews is undeniable and bad for the consumer, but at the same time, people are not really mad at that. What people are mad about is usually the review that gave the game they liked a low score. Sure, when I saw IGN giving Judgment a 7, I got a little silly in my mind, but it is a review made by a person. Everyone has elements that they like and dislike, and not everyone's view on things will be the same. So when a guy at, say, GameSpot makes a review on a new Xenoblade XR2 Reloaded Revolver Origins of a Purple Dildo in my ass XD and does not give it a 10 out of 10 best game to ever exist, he'll get multiple death threats in the comments. Hell, he might still get those even if he praises the game a lot. So from this guy's standpoint and from the company's standpoint, they'll be ridiculed regardless of what score they give. But if they use Anthony Fantano's technique of reviews, they will at least not get death threats from the angry enemy profile picture guys that often. So in the grand scheme of things, they really have their hands tied by the people who watch them and by the companies who pay them. Games right now are being released in a sad state. A fully functional game on release is more surprising than a game filled with game-breaking bugs. And people still pre-order these games. Why are you like this? So what if the AAA gaming sucks, you say? I still have indie games. I can still have fun. What gamers usually forget though is that they, as a consumer, have the power to stop everything about this shit. And the solution is so simple, and on top of that is actually good for your wallet. Stop buying the fucking games, Jared! What is wrong with you? In this chain of corporate greed, the most important role is always the one of the consumer. Stop buying these $60 reskins and they'll either stop making those or rework their system for the first time ever. Stop clicking on the dumb articles and they will stop existing. Stop hate watching shows that everyone shits on as it still brings profit to the creators. And for the love of God, stop making porn of that red lady. I cannot resist clicking it.